The number of police officers injured during loyalist protests against a Republican parade in Belfast has risen to 56. More than 1,000 Protestant loyalist demonstrators gathered to protest at the Catholic Republican rally in central Belfast's Royal Avenue. Protesters threw bricks, bottles, metal scaffolding and other objects at the police. The police fired 26 plastic bullets and used water cannon. 4 police officers suffered serious injuries and 1 was hospitalized. Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy has said he hopes talks with the UK will end the current row over Gibraltar, but pledged to take legal measures to defend the interests of Spanish citizens in the meantime. The Spanish government believes that Gibraltar's decision to drop 70 concrete blocks into the sea next to its territory was illegal, contravening environmental laws and damaging Spain's fishing industry. The head of the human rights agency Amnesty International, Salil Shetty, has told the Brazilian government that indigenous communities are suffering serious human rights abuses on a daily basis and has called on them to swiftly demarcate their territory. Land disputes between indigenous tribes and farmers, loggers and miners have often turned deadly, with as many as 12 Native American leaders killed last year in the state of Mato Grosso do Sul alone. Scientists in the Italian city of Florence have opened a tomb to extract DNA they hope will identify the model for Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece Mona Lisa. The tomb contains the family of Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a silk merchant who is believed to have sat for the artist. Experts have for centuries puzzled over the woman featured in the Mona Lisa. In Croatia, farmers are continuing their protests in several eastern Croatian counties by blocking traffic with their tractors. They want the government to pay in whole the subsidies they are owed for last year, and they are also unhappy about the low purchase price of wheat. On Monday, they will meet again with Agriculture Minister Tihomir Jakovina. The delta of the Neretva River in southern Croatia attracts more and more kite surfers each year. The shallow water, wide open spaces and constant northwesterly maestral wind provide the ideal conditions for this extreme sport. This year, 100 or so kite surfers are here, mostly from Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Hungary and Slovenia. In arts and entertainment, at the 64th Dubrovnik Summer Festival, the famous Russian pianist Elena Bashkirova gave a recital in the Rector's Palace atrium last night. She played various pieces including Le Humoresque by the 19th century German composer Robert Schumann. In the Istrian town of Svetvinčinat, a 3-day medieval festival began yesterday afternoon. A record 120 participants from Croatia, Slovenia, Italy and Slovakia will present displays of swordsmanship and archery. The festival ends on Sunday with a jousting tournament. In sport, the World Athletics Championships began in Moscow today. Croatia has 6 athletes competing, led by Olympic champion women's discus thrower Sandra Perkovic. Unfortunately, high jumper Blanka Vlasic will not be competing due to a leg injury. Perkovic this morning qualified for the finals of the women's discus with her first throw of 63.62 metres, while pole vaulter Ivan Horvat failed to clear the bar at 5.25 metres. Croatia's men's basketball team this evening will play their second preparatory game for next month's European Championships in Slovenia against France. The match tips off at 8:30 p.m. Yesterday they lost to Greece 85-87. On Sunday they faced Germany. And in football, young players from Zagreb's Dinamo have won a prestigious tournament, the unofficial Cadet Club World Championships, held in Manchester United's Old Trafford Stadium. In the final, they beat Milan 2-1, and in the semi-finals, they were better than London's Arsenal. Sunday's forecast calls for mostly sunny weather, although there could be some moderate cloud cover in places inland. Winds will be generally weak, while on the coast there'll be a moderate to strong northeasterly Bura wind, which will weaken towards the end of the day and turn to a northwesterly. Early morning temperatures of between 14 and 19 degrees Celsius, a little lower in higher regions, and between 19 and 24 degrees on the coast, will give way to highs of 25 to 30 degrees inland, between 29 and 33 degrees on the coast.